Jai Hind everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel which is Explore Yourselves, Banking and General Knowledge etc. Today I am going to discuss about duties of Customer Service Associate as CSA other than State Bank of India under 12th Bipartite Settlement. Introduction. Customer Service Associates CSAs play a vital role in the smooth functioning of banking operations by acting as the first point of contact for customers and supporting officers across various departments. This document outlines the duties and responsibilities entrusted to CSAs other than those in State Bank of India, covering a wide range of clerical, customer-facing, operational, and support functions. The roles described herein aim to ensure efficiency in prior service delivery, compliance with banking procedures, accuracy in documentation, and effective customer engagement across counters, departments, and specialized branches. Attending to customers across the counters for all routine clerical work other than supervisory work except as specifically provided herein. Receipt of checks, drafts, dividend warrants, pay orders, bankers' checks, and other similar instruments other than bills and giving acknowledgements for the same in the counter file. Receiving and acknowledging inward tuples, letters, courier, speed post, etc. Ensuring proper contents in the covers and envelopes, including tuples, registered post, courier, speed post, etc., before dispatch of the same. Data entry in system of details of account opening forms, including Aadhaar-based documents, after the documents are approved and verified by supervisory staff. Updating and uploading in the system KYC documents which are verified and approved by supervisory staff. Following up and guiding the customers for completing the KYC, eKYC, reKYC, CKYC. Generation of civil reports. Generation of statements of accounts in hard copy, soft copy, and sending by post, mail, and delivery as the same as the case may be, at the request of the customers or supervisory staff. Printing of passbook, including printing of barcode, branch, customer details page, transactions at the request of the customer, a supervisory staff, whenever required. Conversion and the generation of certificate of balance from the system at the request of the customer for authentication and approval by supervisory staff. Registering standing instruction of customers in the system for authentications by supervisory staff. Registering stop payment instructions to the customers in the system for authentications by supervisory staff. Registering entering PPS positive pay system letters in the system as a receipt from the account holders for further approval by supervisory staff. Delivery of checkbooks to customers after entering the details in the prescribed register and obtaining the acknowledgement from the customer, subject to approval by supervisory staff. Delivery of debit card to customers after entering the details in the prescribed registers and obtaining the acknowledgement from the customer, subject to approval by supervisory staff. Recounting of cash in cash department, currency test. Scanning and capturing of specimen signatures of account holders for authentications by supervisory staff. Assisting an officer in loan recovery department by writing letters to borrower on overdue installments, overdue notices, default advices, contacting borrowers for reminder, etc., either by sending mail or by contacting through phone. Generating or preparing intimation letters to the customers about due date of maturity of deposits and seeking renewal of deposits. Entry of locker operations either in the manual registers or in the system and assisting a supervisory staff for operation of locker by the customers other than key holding. Generating or preparing intimation letters to customers for payment of locker renewal fee. Follow up with customers for recovery of locker fee overdues by mail or on phone and sending letter in the prescribed format in this regard. Feeding or uploading details of credit proposals, loan applications, documents after authentications by supervisory staff working in May I help you counters. Working in audit departments to assist internal auditors in preparation of audit reports, related correspondence, etc. Dedicated and exclusive cash counters, there shall be no limit for accepting or paying cash from to the customer. In other counters, receipt of cash and authorization of the cash received up to rupees 50,000. Cash receipts for issuance of pre-signed DDs, etc. independently up to and including rupees 50,000. Passing cash checks and other like instruments independently up to and including rupees 50,000. Passing clearing, transfer vouchers, other similar instruments independently up to and including rupees 1 lakh. Passing clearing and transfer vouchers and other similar instruments of rupees 1 lakh and above but up to rupees 2 lakh jointly with another customer service associates and up to rupees 2.5 lakh with senior CSA cash and up to rupees 4 lakh with a special CSA. Customer service associate may be utilized in administrative offices on departments to work and assist officers in routine correspondence, follow-up, generation of statistical data, returns, and statements, working as assistants to executives, etc. To work in inward or outward clearing department, exclusive departments, specialized branches like service branch, check processing centers, etc. Relating to this work and assigned duties like scanning of checks, uploading, etc. Note: those who are required to work in night shifts or odd hours in specialized branches like service branch, check processing center, etc., may be compensated by arrangement of inconvenience allowances. Feeding life certificates of pensioners in the system for authentications by supervisory staff. Generating, preparing, clearing return memos and forwarding the same to account holders. CSAs with required experiences and certifications may be assigned to work as telephone operator. Assisting a supervisory staff in loan department, including dealing with gold loan, jewel loan, including feeding of loan documents, etc., in the system other than authenticating quality of gold jewel pledged. Customer service associate may be utilized to work in rural development department, agriculture loan department to assist an officer in handling routine correspondence, generation of statistical data, inspection reports, etc. Note: CSA may be utilized from assisting to accompany an officer in recovery of loans outside the branch for office subject to reimbursement of conveyance expenses and out-of-pocket expenses and overtime wages if any payable. Customer service associates may be utilized for acquisitions of new business, marketing, guiding the customers about digital or other banking products, loan products within office hours and without any assigned targets. Banks may utilize CSAs in exclusive marketing work, team, department outside the branch office by providing guidelines. Facilities like reimbursement of conveyance expense, petrol charges, out-of-pocket expenses, mobile phone bills up to a prescribed ceiling per month, lunch expenses, entertainment expenses, vehicle parking charges, etc., wherever required, may be decided at each bank level. Banks may evolve proper guidelines for selecting staff for this exclusive marketing work based on defined criteria, suitability, product knowledge, aptitude, special qualifications on marketing, etc. Banks should evolve SOPs, guidelines for allocation of work to customer service associates who are persons with benchmark disabilities. Customer service associates may be sent on deputations to banks' own training establishments or to any organization institution outside of the bank. CSA may enter and fill the details of remittances under NEFT and RTGS, and authorization and responsibility thereof shall be of a supervisory staff. Assisting the customers to activate net banking, mobile banking facility. Sensitizing customers about digital products, loan products, and available alternate delivery channels. Working in advances, credit development, and generating CSA from CSA portal. Feeding data in CSA portal for further verification and authorizations from supervisory staff. In forex development, CSA may be asked to work as a maker in inward remittance, outward remittance, realization of export bills, letter of credit lodgement for import and export bills, views to it, credit entries, and sending intimations of the same. To work in IT development, to undertake duties that are done by RCC or at help desk, like running a patch program, maintaining records of hardware, etc. Employees with qualifications of BCA, BTech, MCA, etc. may be entrusted with such duties. Conclusion. The duties assigned to customer service associates reflect their critical contributions to day-to-day banking activities and customer satisfaction. From handling routine clerical work, cash and clearing operations, KYC processes, and customer requests to assisting officers in credit, audit, IT marketing, and recovery functions. CSAs form the backbone of operational support within the banking system. Proper allocation of duties, adherence to prescribed limits, and supervision by authorized officials ensure both operational efficiency and regulatory compliance. Effective utilization of CSH ultimately strengthens service quality, supports business growth, and enhances the overall customer experience. Disclaimer. This document is intended to solely for general guidance and internal informational purposes regarding the duties and scope of work of customer service associates. The roles and responsibilities mentioned herein are subject to applicable banking rules, internal policies, circulars, and amendments issued by the respective bank or regulatory authorities from time to time. Assignment of duties, authorization limits, and deployment shall remain at the discretion of the competent authority, and nothing contained in this document shall be constituted as conferring at any right, entitlement, or contractual obligation. Thank you very much for your patience. Request to like, subscribe, and share.